continuing, we take out the cards, and we can actually have all the cards shuffled by a spectator. So we start out from a shuffled state. Set the card aside. Doesn't matter anymore at this point. And the cards are shuffled. So again, they are mixed by a spectator, not by me. And so we get this shuffled state of cards. And I asked them, so we shuffled the cards, so, you know, get all the cards mixed. So what is your favorite four of kind? Let's say if you were given the choice of jacks, queens, or kings, what would you generally go for in your four of kind? And they would say, let's say they say kings. So I go across and I say I'm going to show the kings and display the kings. So that is the king of hearts, this is the king of clubs, this is king of diamonds, and the last king, let's see, where's the last king? King of spades right there, and that is the four. Again, want to be as fair as I can. And so I'm going to actually use these four kings in a second, but I'm just going to put them back very fairly. So king of hearts, clubs goes back, king of diamonds, and king of spades. And I'm going to show you how I would get kicked out of Vegas. And I try to make it fair by offering an option. Now, they can, there are actually many ways you can find the card. You can actually have them found one at a time, or as a lot of people like, all at once. And I offer, let's say, that choice to this spectator right here. And I say all at once or one at a time, and they say all at once, and I say good choice. One at a time would have looked like this. It would have been like this, a crazy cut. And I produce out a king like so, and it pops right here. Amazing. That's one at a time. But you wanted all at once, and all at once looks like that. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Amazing. And spectators checking out that's like, no way, that's so crazy. And I go, yup. And we're still getting to more magic on this. So diamonds, spades, clubs, and hearts. De corazon. Set that one right there. The other three right behind it. We take one of the kings. Check this out. You can still see the king, yes. And they go, yep. I give it a shake. And it's going to happen really soon. You're going to see it change into an ace. And I say, why one? When why not? All four. And you see all four aces just like that. Oh, it's crazy. And they can examine it like, whoa, that's amazing. And then believe it or not, if for people asking about the jacks, don't worry. The jacks are, or sorry, the kings rather, are back in the center. And I can even show this to the audience like so. And the audience is applauding. Okay, he's really, really good. And then we're going to get into the crazy card work now. I just want to do a simple card trick so it doesn't look like I only do card tricks. That was the whole point of the one coin routine. So we give that perception and then we jump into the card stuff. So now that we're in the card stuff, we're going to start off with Big Bang Opener. Okay? We take the cards out with the dirty hand with holding the coin, assuming you're doing the whole act. Right here, you take the cards out. We let the spectator immediately shuffle them, or you hand it to a spectator who can shuffle them. And then you can ditch the box and the coin, so you end clean. Easy cleanup. Toss those. You've been using these for a while, so it just seems logical. Ditch these both, and you are fine. Okay? So those are out of play. You're clean. Now the cards, again, really are shuffled by the spectator. And we do a technique I saw Nathan Gibson do. He never told me about, told me how to do it, but I just observed and I found it. What we're going to do is we're going to do a culling technique while we're up jogging cards. Okay? Now we ask a spectator, which do you like, jacks, queens, or kings? And let's say they say queens in this case. And I go, great. Now what we're going to be doing is, and this is why you need to know the culling technique, you need to know it very well, we're going to be up jogging the queens as we're culling the aces secretly. So first queen, and then I'm culling the ace, but I don't make a big deal about it. Don't even mention it. I'm just culling it. second queen right there. I up jog it. I go for third ace, or I don't know which ace I'm on, but I'm just culling. I see an ace and I'm culling it. I'm just so focused on this, so I just think queen, up jog, queen, cull ace. That is literally what is going on in my head. Up jog, queen, cull ace. Up jog, queen, cull ace. And then I go through all the cards showing everything's fair. And then I add the ace to the other. There's an ace on top. I'm like, yay, a little bit easier. And I square all the cards up, adding the aces to the top of the deck, which you can see right here. So all the aces are now on top of the deck. Okay. And then I have the queens right here. And then now I've put the focus. I just want to up jog them to showcase them. And then now I'm going to place them back inside the deck, and now I can cull this set. So this way of doing it, this gesture or phase, allows me to do a double set cull. So you can cull the aces, then cull another 4 of a kind. In this case, the Spectator's queens. So it allows me an 8-card setup of 2 4 of a kinds, and that is a lot of power. That's crazy. I'm not sure if Nathan actually did this far this way, but I guess maybe my style. But you know what? I just want to talk about it because it is such a cool idea. So then you say, okay, and then we'll place the queens back inside the pack. Queen of clubs, queen diamonds, and I'm culling all those 4 cards. Queen of spades, and the queen of hearts. Okay, and they're lost inside the pack. You don't want to push too far up. You don't want to show the 4 aces unintentionally. Now they'll go, hey, why are the aces there? That would be a weird question to get. So now that we have the setup, just through talking to the spectator, we've got the 4 queens, and now we've got the 4 aces. We've got an 8-card setup to do the Big Bang opener. So, we actually asked the spectator. I do it this way. You can actually do, after you did the cull for the 4 queens, in one version I did, and I just mentioned out there, you can actually do the culling and reversing technique, which I taught a tutorial on. You can reverse the cards. They were right there, and they're right there. Okay, let me actually just show the culling and reversing technique real fast. But I have a better video on it. I'm just overviewing it real fast. So if you're interested in learning culling and reversing to be able to continue doing this routine, then it might be helpful to watch that video. But real fast, the culling, C-U-L-L-I-N, space N, space reversing. Not reversing, reverse in, I-N. No G. So, that said, we go into the technique. We cull the first card, just same as we were doing before. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards culled. Okay, I cull all 4 cards. And then as I'm closing to get the cards to the top, I actually use my middle finger right here. Here's a cool little thing real fast. I use, hopefully there's enough light to the cards, you can see it. I use my middle finger, or my ring finger, whichever, and I do a half pass underneath the cards, like so. Now, while it may be obvious, we usually have shade, or we have the cards jogged off, so we got more shade to do the reverse. Our hands are lower, like we're doing a mirror change, or whatever you want to call it, but your hand is lower, so it's shaded there, it's shaded from the sides, it's shaded everywhere, and then we just use our middle finger to push the cards into reverse. And by doing so, we have reversed the queens. Okay, so you got reversed queens on the top of the pack, and then you got 4 aces below it, face down. Okay, and let's say you're just doing the Eddie Fector style. Then I would cut the cards. It's just simple cut the cards. That's all you're doing. And you ask the audience, whoever it is, or a magician. In their case, they had chosen. Which cards did they choose? They chose queens. I would ask them, queens up or down. And that's a classic Eddie Fector line. But I am forcing the result, sadly. You'll see what I mean. They say up, then I turn the cards over, and then I say, cards down, queens up. And then they go, whoa, that's crazy. And in the case they say up, then I turn the cards over in the same way. In either case, I turn the cards over and I spread them face down. And in this case, they say queens up. I go cards down, queens up. And then they go, whoa, That's exactly what I wanted. So in either case, you make it feel like if they didn't know the second choice or the alternative choice, it makes it feel like you did exactly what you say you're going to do, and you got an amazing result, and the queens are right here. Whoa. That's one way. The other way I do it is that as in the performance, I did a kind of a Daniel Madison combination with Oz Perlman's Blossom production. So what it looks like is if you were to do Daniel Madison's thing, again, credit to both of them. Check out their material. For Daniel Madison is Dangerous 2 DVD set. That's where I saw it from. And then from Oz Perlman, it was his Watch Magic DVD, I believe. Great DVD, check it out. So I would do the Madison Sybil. Look like so. This. Again, if you want to learn it, check with Madison. I want to be fair to the guy. He's really, really amazing. In my book, he's a legend. Then we've shown a card. Flick it. Okay. And, oh, I forgot one detail. Forgive me. But at least we covered the card shot so you can see for the rest of it. The one detail I forgot is that we got a KM move the third card from the top. So let's say we're not doing just the easy spread that I covered earlier, but we want to do the production, a flashy production. We need to reverse the fourth card from the top. You can use your favorite method, but the one I just tend to use is the KM move. I just spread the couple cards off, and I say I want to show you something cool. And then I turn, my hand turns just for a brief second, and the fourth card is going to make a perfect L. Okay, the fingers of the dominant hand are going to pull this card up. Classic KM move. I believe it's Ed Marlowe's, I believe, and just pops on up. So spread the cards, a couple cards off, 4 cards. We want the fourth card reversed. So we clip it like that, and then we add the cards on top. Looks obvious, right? But a lot of magicians still use it, but they alternate it to hide it. So I push off a couple cards. I turn as I do the reverse, so you can't see it. You're just covering the moment, and then coming back. People, and you want it misdirected, so you could just do an offbeat and no one wonders or anything. It's just a casual move. But, I mean, the spectators may think you did something, but not anything crazy. It's just like, whatever. It just blows by people. You just do the KM move, whatever you're set up. I do it in front of people, no one really cares. It's just great. So then I do the Madison's forcible thing. Okay. Great one. It was like the only thing I could actually properly learn from his DVD set, because this stuff is really hard. But I learned this, and I loved it to death. Thank you, Madison. It was worth every penny. I do the card shot. Okay. And so again, now we've got a face-up card. We've got 2 face down, and then the reverse card. We get a break underneath each of the face down cards. So a break below the first face down card, break below the second face down card. I use my ring finger for the first one, and then my pinky for the second one. Okay? And you could actually start out, yeah, I do get a break underneath both. I use my forefinger to cover the breaks or the expansion so it doesn't look crazy or wacky. Okay? So I get that, and then I cover the card on top, and I say that's what one at a time would look like. So I would do this. I give them the choice 4 of a kind. Sorry, all at once or one at a time. One at a time would look like this. And again, 80 to 90% of people choose all at once. It's just natural choice, which is great. All at once. Give me the money shot. Anyways, so we show the card, and then we set it on top of the deck. After we've shown it, again, we're in position. 4th card from top is reversed. I've shown it. After I flicked it, boom, set it on top of the deck. That's what one at a time would have looked like. I gesture to them and all at once, and then I take a double, and then I start doing a Dan Dave Jonas change flicky thing. So middle finger and thumb, and then using your forefinger, you just rotate the card. So you do it as a full rotation. Does a 360, and then you can get to come back, and it ends up face up. So when you start off, you pick up a double, it's face down, and you say, that's one at a time. And you want to see all at once, and then I rotate it halfway right here, and then I use the this corner right here of the index right here to touch my dominant hand. In this case, it's my left hand. I turn it down. So now this double right here is face down. There, I've got a break underneath this card in the front, right here, and then the face-up card right there. And so, again, one last time, just getting to that position, then I'll do the production. Don't worry. I do it, mass and flourish, okay, and then I show one of the queens, boom, shoot it across. I show it, amazing. Get a break along 2 cards, take the double. I say that's what one time will look like, and then I do the flourish like that, showing the card. Do it halfway back, so the back is showing and face down. It's like this, okay. Forefinger right here on the face. Then I use the corner index right here to turn the card on down, and then all at once would look like, I would say all at once would look like, and then I would use my forefinger to pull down the card, show this double, and then pull back on these cards showing another double, and you get this position. And man, that looks like cool production. 4 of a kind would look like, boom. Man, that looks cool. 4 of a kind. And then they remember you. Oh, so great. Such a great moment. So that's 2 options you can do, however you do it. And in the case they ask for 1 at a time, well, you know enough cuts to be able to do a flashy production. And if you don't, well, learn one. I think you'll have some fun. Now you've got a reason to learn a 4-ace production using just cuts. And retain, this is the other thing, you would need to retain the 4 aces right below it. In either case, that is the idea. And so now we've done the production of the 4 queens. And then we continue on with the routine of Big Bang Opener, and we're going to go right into acrobatic aces. I ask them which is their favorite. Let's say they say the Queen of Hearts, right there. I then get a break underneath 4 cards. You can do this casually, sight counting, and then get a break like so, using a Brother John Hammond technique. You can riffle down 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then forefinger goes inside right here, thumb clips, and it pops up, and you got a break right here. That was taught by Daryl in Encyclopedia of Card Sleights, volumes, I don't know, 4 or 5. I'm taking a guess. But now we are in this position. We got a break underneath 4 cards. You can even just spread the cards and then just get a break. And we can use other cards, but I want to focus on the queens. You've got a 4-card break. Okay? No matter what the reason, you've got a break. Or the way you do have a break. You get a break on me. Now they've chosen their favorite one. Now they've got the break on the 4 cards. We push off the top card with the thumb in the dominant hand right here, and we scoop all the cards up. And in classic acrobatic aces fashion, since it is acrobatic aces, and I want to be respectful, and I'll leave it to Amar to teach it. I'm going to keep the explanation very, very brief because I respect and love this effect, even though it's not my own. Got squared up the cards, and now it's the position is you got a break below an 8-card packet, 4 face down aces right here, and then above on top is 4 queens. Okay, and they presume you only have the 4 queens. So then you start doing the Marlowe move, where you peel off a card, turn it over, peel off a card, turn it over, peel off a card, turn it over, and then drop the last card. The last queen, in this case Queen of Hearts, with the 4 cards right below it as you drop it off. So now you got the queen right here and 4 aces right here switched out. Really cool. So from there we deal the queen, and we can even do this gesture or little flourish. Boom. So take it, turn it down, turn it up. That's the queen. And then you can set the 3, however you want to do it. You could do this one, and 3 others behind it. Take it with middle finger and thumb. You just push it off, do that, whatever. You just want to show it's coming off the top deck. And then we do the, there's so many ways to do it. I already know that Howard would say, but you gotta do it this way, pop it and go like that. But it feels so much more magical if you just do the wave change 1 part and then you extend it to a second magic moment. So that's why I do this. I show the card, I turn it face down, I show it, I display it, I turn it face up. And then I do my take on the twirl change. I've covered it, so you can watch a different video. Again, I'm overviewing it really fast. Grab it by the corners of the indexes, okay? And all you do is use your forefinger right here and turn it over, okay? So what I would recommend you do is you start with a shake once, shake twice if you want, and you display the card each time, the queen in this case. And then you do extend shake. Keep it in frame, mind you, the frame right here, but just extend it, and then that's when you flip it over using your forefinger, and then you just shake it right here. And you can show the card. And you can make it fluid. You wouldn't want it just like this and show it change, because then that's weird. Long, and then that looks weird. So what I tend to do is I just watch. It's hard for me to describe it. I just tend to do it like this. I can show it, hasn't changed. Show it, hasn't changed. Show it one last time. And then I do it like that. And it seems fluid. Like the wrist is just breaking the wrist. It just looks like this to get to change. And then boom. Again. 1, casually, relax the hand. 2, casually, and you show the card. You turn it up to show the card. And then 3, extend the hand, and then long shake, and then breaking the wrist. You show it like so. You go fast, and then slow it down, and then boom. So one last time. Show the card. Turn it up. Queen of Hearts. Shake it. Okay, you could even just start with a shake if you just want to go directly into it. If you're under time and pressure, I think I probably just did that. So if you're under time and pressure and you just want to do the shake real fast, boom. But if you want a really magical moment, check this out. I would just go like this. Boom. Nothing's happened yet. Nothing's happened yet, but if I just shake it just right, it can work, and it just looks so magical. Anyways, so the queen turns into the ace, and I say why, and I push off 4 cards very openly, and then I get a break underneath the 4 cards below the ace, and then I say why 1, and then I pull back the cards, so I square them on up, break right here. I have the card right here, and I go why 1, and then I take the single card, turn it face down like so, turn it face up, and I go when you can get all 4, and I just scoop underneath, lift up, and then you can show all 4 aces. And spectators are reacting to that. Now, you don't get a break. What you have to do during this time is you're going to do hip reverse. You're going to do a hip reverse of the cards. You do a knee reverse, whatever's convenient, but you need to do a 4-card reverse because you got that 4-card break. So I just tend to do a hip reverse. So hip reverse or hip pass, whatever, half pass, whatever you want to call it. And then I get the cards reversed, the queens right here. So spectators are amazed. Wow, queens just turned into aces. Wait, what? And then they're reacting to that, which is amazing. And again, I do sit and stand during my routines, so apologies in advance. So then I cut the packet in half, and I just casually say, yeah, that's amazing. Cut the packet in half, complete the cut. Now the queens are in the middle. Set the cards aside, and then I showcase the aces, that they really did change, and I really take away the heat that I'm not doing anything with the deck. And I make some casual comments about it. You can check the performance. Then I spread the cards like so, and then we can show that the queens are back in the center. Whoa, that is crazy. And everyone's freaking out. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.